Welcome, mortals, to Tiny Tummies Mighty Meals. Tonight, we're stepping into the shadows for an Addams Family Halloween feast. Here, we embrace the delightful and the dreadful. We're summoning 3 spooky treats: sinister black cupcakes, bubbling potion drinks, and helpful thing cookies. It's a family affair, so gather your little ghouls and goblins. Hey, let's begin. First, we'll create Morticia's Midnight Cupcakes. Preheat your lair to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. While the oven warms, let's mix our ingredients. In a large bowl, whisk together 1½ cups of flour, 1 cup of sugar, 1/3 cup of unsweetened cocoa powder, a teaspoon of baking soda, and a ½ teaspoon of salt. This is our dry mix. Now for the wet ingredients. In a separate bowl, whisk 1 cup of buttermilk, 1/3 cup of vegetable oil, 1 large egg, and a teaspoon of vanilla. If you don't have buttermilk, just add a tablespoon of vinegar to regular milk and let it sit for 5 minutes. Now, let's marry the two. Pour the wet mixture into the dry and stir until they're just combined. To achieve that perfect, eerie black, add 2 tablespoons of black gel food coloring. Mix until the batter is as dark as a moonless night. Remember, a little gel goes a long way. Line a cupcake tin and spoon the batter in until each cup is about 2/3 full. Bake for 18 to 20 minutes, or until a toothpick comes out clean. Let them cool completely on a rack. Patience, my dears, patience like a grave. We'll whip up the midnight buttercream. Beat ½ cup of softened butter until it's creamy. Then, add 2 cups of powdered sugar, 1 cup at a time. Mix in a teaspoon of vanilla and 2 to 3 tablespoons of milk until you have a smooth, spreadable consistency. Finally, add black gel food coloring, just a drop at a time, until it's a true midnight black. Once the cupcakes are cool, pipe or spread on your frosting. For a signature Morticia touch, a dusting of edible silver glitter looks just like moonlight on a tombstone. Next up, Gomez's Midnight Elixir, a potion even the little monsters can enjoy. We're making a blueberry lemon fizz. First, the syrup. In a small pot, simmer 2 cups of blueberries, ½ cup of sugar, and ½ cup of water for about 5 to 7 minutes until the berries burst and the liquid thickens. Gently mash them, then strain the mixture to get a glossy, dark syrup. Let it cool completely. To assemble the potion, add 2 or 3 tablespoons of your blueberry syrup to a clear glass. Add a splash of fresh lemon juice, amen. Fill the glass with sparkling water or lemon lime soda. Give it a stir. For a little extra magic, add a pinch of edible glitter for some starry swirls. Garnish with a lemon wheel and a skewer of blueberries. For an even spookier option, try the magic color change potion. Simply brew some butterfly pea flower tea and let it cool. Pour the deep blue tea into a clear glass or jar. Now for the magic. When you add a squeeze of lemon juice, watch it transform from midnight blue to a haunted purple right before your eyes. A quick note, this tea can stain, so make sure your little helpers are wearing aprons. A final creation is thing cookies. These hand-shaped sugar cookies are perfect for waving hello or maybe even snatching a cupcake. You can use store-bought dough, but here's a quick recipe from scratch. Whisk together 2 3/4 cups of flour, a teaspoon of baking soda, and ½ a teaspoon each of baking powder and salt. In another bowl, beat 1 cup of softened butter with 1½ cups of sugar. Until fluffy, add 1 egg and a teaspoon of vanilla. Slew. Mix in the dry ingredients until a dough forms. Chill it for at least 30 minutes. Once chilled, roll the dough out on a floured surface to a 1/4 inch thickness. Use a hand-shaped cookie cutter to make your shapes. If you don't have one, you can trace a child's hand on parchment paper and carefully cut around it. Place your hands on a baking sheet and bake at 350 degrees for 8 to 10 minutes. Just until the edges are pale golden. Let them cool completely. For decorating, Tint some royal icing, a pale ghostly ivory, and outline the hands. You can use almond slices or little white icing dots for fingernails. Give each hand a little wrist cuff with black or purple icing. To really bring things to life, prop one of the cookies up so it looks like it's reaching right off the platter. Now, let's set the scene. Arrange the black cupcakes in the center of a platter. You can perch a thin cookie on each one. Surround them with your potion drinks, alternating between the deep blue fizz and the magic purple brew. Add some LED candles, black napkins, and dim the lights. Warts, the edible glitter, catch the candlelight. It's spooky, but warm just like the Addams Family home. Now, whisper a toast. 2 family, 2 frights, and 2 delicious delights. Thank you for joining our delightfully dreadful feast. If you make this spooky spread, be sure to tag Tiny Tummies Mighty Meals. I want to know who got the first bite at your table. 2. Don't forget to subscribe for more seasonal snacks. Until next time, stay creepy.